Okay, this is going to be a tutorial on how to recycle your leftover duct tape roll. This is actually not a duct tape brand roll. This is a different roll. This is camouflage tape for a gun. So it is a little taller. I don't know if you can see. But it's a little bit taller than the regular rolls. I'm going to use it anyway. I'm not going to show you how to make a double one. I'm going to show you how to make a single one. Actually, I'm going to show you how to make one that's like this one. I don't have another roll to make a double one, or I would. So I'm just going to show you how to make a single one. This I actually keep my duct tape beads in. But what you want to do first is the bottom. I'm going to use all duct tape, like on this one, instead of using cardboard. One, I don't have cardboard, so I have to use duct tape. So what you want to do first is, I always use gray. If I'm going to cover it up, if I'm going to do more than just a regular sheet, I always use gray because I don't want to waste my colored tape. So you want to take your tape, I can get it off the roll. You want to lay out a piece. The bottom doesn't have to be perfect. You want to take your roll, stick it on top, and measure. I'm going to make this one about 3.5. So I'm not wasting a lot of tape. I actually cut it, which I'll show you that in a minute. And then I measure up, which this one's 1, 2, 3, 3.5. You just lay that piece out. I like to stagger my strips. When I say stagger, I mean the seams to the strips. Like this. It makes it stronger that way. It makes it not as flimsy. Like I said, the bottom is pretty simple to make. Well, it's pretty simple to make in general. On the sides, I do, like I said, I'm sorry, still not used to the new camera yet. I forget y'all can't see everything. On this part, I'll show you what I like to do. You can do different. It's really up to you. Like I said, I like staggering my seams, so it makes it stronger. But you can see the first layer is this way, and then the layer I just done is this way. So this time I'm going to take the tape and put it about halfway, a little over halfway actually, and stick it down. I can peel it back up. And then I flip it over and pull the tape, just, flip it over like that. And that way your seam is still staggered. You've got one seam here, and the other seam is a little bit below it. So it does make it a little bit more sturdy. Let's see. I think I'll do one more layer on this one. It's not quite as strong. I'll do the same thing on this side. Put it like halfway between this seam and the bottom of the strip. So right there is the seam on this one. And flip it over and Like I said, it's really up to you how thick you want to make the bottom. It's going to be pretty tight when you put it on, so it's not going to have a lot of leeway. So it's not really a big deal if it's not. I'm doing my seams this way this time. Like I said, staggering them makes them stronger, makes the bottom stronger. Like I said, it's really up to you how many times you want to do this. This is the last time I'm doing this. It's not really as sturdy as I would like it, but for time purpose, this is the last time I'm going to do it. That way I can show you guys how to put it on and all that good stuff. You need a marker or a pen, whatever. Put your roll down. I guess it doesn't really matter. You want to do the outside of the roll. If you can hold it still, unlike me, and just trace around it. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. There you go, now you can see. Sorry, my light is kind of weird. Then you will need scissors. Sorry, I thought I had everything ready. And just go around and cut it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's the bottom. It's not like it's really gonna matter. If you wanted a colored bottom, like is in this one. This one has camo in the bottom. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can see. If you wanted that, all you have to do, instead of putting gray tape on top, you put colored tape. But you don't have to use gray tape. You can use any color you would like. I do it to save my colored tape, because I usually use like 2 or 3 more layers of tape on this to make it stronger. Like I said, I'm doing this for time's purpose, so I don't have to keep doing it over and over again to show you guys. Now you take and set that to the side. Best way I've found to do this is to stretch out a piece of tape, put it on your board 12 inches, and cut it 12 inches, which is the length of my cutting board. But I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll start on this end so you can see. I do it in 1 inch increments, 1 inch little squares, not squares, rectangles. You will have overlap on your when you put the bottom on, but you're going to cover it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can kind of tell, but it's not really major. You can see here, see just little 1 inch strips. And when you put your bottom on, like I said, it's not hard. Doesn't matter where you start. Just make sure you have it lined up fairly decent. I like starting on the bottom when you put your piece of tape on. That way, it doesn't really matter if it wrinkles on the sides. If your bottom is flat, that means your tray, your pencil holder, whatever it is you're making, will sit flat. If you start on the side and put it over, it's going to wrinkle, which you'll see when I put it on the side right here. See, it does wrinkle a little bit. Sometimes it lays really well, and other times it just will not cooperate at all, and you'll have big wrinkles in it. That's why I like putting the tape on the bottom first. so it's completely flat. And just keep going around. I like to overlap a little bit, just because I do. I'm not really sure why I do it, I just do it. And you just go all the way around your tray, cup, whatever it is that you're making. Like I said, I like doing the flat part on the bottom. It doesn't have to be lined up perfectly. You're going to, as you can see, mine's not lined up perfectly. You're going to cover the sides, so it doesn't really matter if they're not totally perfect looking. Sorry, I'm going to do this kind of quick, that way I can move on and get over the tutorial. But yeah, like I said, this isn't really hard, just go all the way around. And then, you know, if you want to decorate it, you can. I've decorated, kind of decorated, just put little rims on them. If you really wanted to get creative, you could put Monster or DC or whatever it is that you would like to put on it. I'm actually not going to finish this just for the time. And then all you want to do is take a roll of tape, stretch it out. If I can get it off the roll. Once again, you want to do 12 inches. You will overlap some. Doesn't really matter if you overlap it. It'll line up pretty perfectly. You just take it off, and it's not extremely hard to line it up. Just line it up top and go all the way around with it. Sorry, line it up and go all the way around. Like I said, I'm not going to actually finish this because I didn't realize I'd been talking for 12 minutes, almost 13. So that's how that works. Like I said, it's not hard. If you have questions, get at me. This is what the finished product looks like. You can tell I've covered it over and it's really smooth and all that good stuff. But there you go.